Hi Aquarius. This is going to be your love reading for February 2020. This is for Aquarius, Moon, Venus, Rising, and Sun signs. Let's see what's going on with you in love. Love messages for Aquarius. We have the Chariot as your overall energy. Some of you may be dealing with a Cancer, but this is fast movement forward while there is still caution. Okay, so you are thinking wisely while going forward, but you're still going forward, you know. So let's see, we have the Ten of Wands, we have the Two of Swords, and the Page of Cups. So I'm seeing with this Ten of Wands, there is some kind of burden you want to release, okay? And you're really conflicted in your mind about it with the Two of Swords. So you're trying to make a decision, and I feel like it's for your future going forward, you know, like where you're seeing yourself in, say, the next year. And, you know, it's like you're really trying to make the right decisions now. So you're clearing out what isn't serving, and you're being very wise about it. Your feelings towards your person, you're very like unsure. There's some kind of decision you want to make. I feel like it's, am I going to continue, or am I going to clear them out as well with all the rest of the junk? You know, are they going to be in that pile being swept out? We have the Page of Cups. So this seems to be someone who makes promises, you know, gets your hopes all the way up, and then just doesn't follow through, you know. And this is what is an issue for you, because broken promises are just painful and annoying, especially when it happens over and over again. There's excuses and all that stuff, and you're just trying, like, your time is wasting, you know, when that's happening. So I see that you guys are really concerned with where you're going to be going forward and making the best decisions so that you end up in a really good place. Ten of Wands. Let's see what this... Oh, boy. Ten of Wands. We have the Four of Wands in reverse. So, you know, there is a lack of stability. This is why you're trying to figure things out. You need to feel stable in life, in your relationship. And it's now or never, I feel, for a lot of you. Now or never. Two of Swords. We have the Ace of Swords in reverse. So this could be leaning more towards the letting them go side, because they may make you feel rejected a lot, you know, and it can cause a lot of conflict. There could be a lot of hard times because of this. And it's leaning towards you making a decision to cut things for, you know, for your own good. The Page of Cups. Six of Cups in reverse. So there you go, that disappointment, you know, all these things they promise you and they all fall through. These unrealistic promises that they cannot always fulfill. It's just getting too much. So in February, especially, oh my gosh, happy birthday. If your birthday is coming up, if your sun sign is Aquarius, or if it's recently passed, happy belated. So this is probably, maybe you've reached an age, or, you know, like a special age, like 18, well, not 18, like 25, or, you know, 30 or 40, where you're just like, okay, I'm not getting younger, and, you know, things are not the way I thought, or, you know, they're not following through with promises, they're not committing, they're not making you feel stable. So now what? You know, it's an important decision. It's like a life-changing moment for you, where it's your month, or it was your month in January, and it's made you think ahead. So with them, we have the Eight of Wands, we have the World, and we have the Ten of Cups. So here we go with, you know, their promises. They actually want to follow through with these promises. We have the Eight of Wands, them really wanting to communicate with you in February, coming towards you, wanting to take action. It's like they want to, but maybe things get in the way. Maybe for some of you, they're not intentionally breaking promises. Some of you, they could be intentionally, you know, just playing games. But I do see, for a lot of you, there is like at least effort. We have the World. This person is seeing like forever with you. You know, they have that desire to have that, but it's like something maybe getting in the way. I'm hearing for some of you, it's their old patterns, you know. I'm hearing old patterns die hard, old habits, die hard. Somewhere along those lines. So let's say they used to be a player, or they used to just always be free. They're having trouble like letting that go. You know, they want this, but they still have a habit of that. They're seeing you as a Ten of Cups. So this is like ultimate emotional fulfillment. They see you as the one who just is the icing on the cake for them when it comes to love. Some of you could already have a family, have kids together. But for some of you, I'm feeling like there's kids and family, but not marriage yet. And if there is marriage, some of you, this person still may have old habits and break promises. But let me clarify these and see what else comes through. Eight of Wands. Five of Pentacles. So some of you may have left this person out in the cold, or haven't reached out to them in a while. They're reaching out because they feel rejected, they feel left out. But for some of you, this could just be that pattern where every time they feel left out, they come back. And I'm feeling like this is what your frustration is. The fact that it's the same thing replaying, and, you know, time is passing by, and you're wondering what's going on. What are you going to do? So, the World, we have the Page of Swords in reverse. So, you know, this person and their feelings, they might hide their feelings a lot. They might not communicate them to you. This is like, some of you, this person might have trouble telling the truth sometimes. Trouble, you know, expressing certain things to you. Being honest, being real. Being honest about not being able to fulfill a promise, you know. Stuff like that as well. With Gemini, Libra, Aquarius energy, so it could be a fellow air sign. Ten of Cups. We have the Six of Pentacles in reverse. So you know this person doesn't give as much as you, and they know this too. It's like, even though they know that even though they don't give as much as you give them, that you're still there for them, you're still, you know, that person. But then that's draining to you. And that's why you're the one who's in this position of figuring out if you want to continue, because they're just getting everything handed to them and it's at your expense. So we have the King of Cups as the energy between the both of you. So there is, of course, still love here. Could be dealing with a Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio. We have the High Priestess as what's blocking. So this is like those games, the mind games. Some of you, it's unintentional. Some of you, this person just says things, makes promises, hoping that it will make you stay a bit longer, then they don't follow through. Then they do it again and you're staying even longer, and that type of thing. King of Cups. We have the Ten of Cups in reverse. So we do have this, like, it's like the relationship isn't quite over. The love is still there. It's not the end. But there's also a lack of, you know, this emotional fulfillment with you. So they feel the Ten of Cups, but you don't feel it so much all the time. You know, and there's still love there, but there is something like missing. The High Priestess. Okay, these cards just never behave. High Priestess. The Moon. Wow, these two cards together are something. The Moon and the High Priestess, this is some serious emotion and spirituality and hidden things as well, hidden agendas. So is it, I'm not saying your person is terrible, but is it that they just say things to keep you stringing along, you know, while they try to figure themselves out, you know, because that happens a lot. They would fear losing you, but then still take you for granted and play these little games, even if it's not so intentional. You could be dealing with a Pisces. That is actually one of the bad traits of the Pisces, is that, you know, it's kind of all about their emotions and not so much the other person. So if you are with a Pisces, then you know that that's one of the bad traits. There's also good traits, but we all have bad traits. So your outcome is the Lovers. So I feel like regardless, like the first message I'm getting is that regardless of the situation, you might find yourself back in bed with this person. And that's your business. But there could be some action still going on for you guys, even though you're still trying to make a decision. I am seeing some connecting with them still. I am seeing that for some of you, it's a Gemini or a Leo. We have the Queen of Cups. Eight of Wands in reverse, King of Swords, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius energy again. So this could be a fellow air sign. You could find yourself detaching though, emotionally. Still maybe physically together, but you might find yourself pulling away. There is still love here. So, you know, there is still the Lovers energy during February with your person. But I feel like you're wanting to make a decision, like for sure, when it comes to your future, your emotions, and where you're going in life, where you're going to be in the next year, 5 years. I'm seeing serious decisions. So we have release your ex. The time has come to clear your energy. We have unrequited love. There's not enough attraction or chemistry to keep this relationship going. So, you know, that could be what's going on with you currently. feeling like you need to release them because you're not getting what you want totally out of this. You would hope to, but some people just don't always keep up, or they get really comfortable in relationships when the person doesn't leave. So it's like they're comfortable. Ooh, gosh. Hold on. Okay. Messages for Aquarius. We have you deserve love. Trust. The situation is calling for you to have faith, and very soon clearly decide what you want. So it comes to you now. So, you gotta decide, and you gotta decide. Because with You Are Lovable, I'm seeing that it's letting you know that if you do move on, there are so many other people who will give you what you want. There's so many options, so much potential to have what you want going forward in your life, especially since you're looking at where you're going to be soon. So let's see your Moonology message. Your hard work is paying off. We have new moon in Capricorn, so you could be dealing with a Capricorn. And we have a time for healing. So I'm seeing that you've worked on yourself, and you've gotten yourself to the point where you can be honest, even when you're in love. And, love blinds us. We usually don't see these things. We usually don't see if our time's been wasted when we're in love, because we're just in love. But I feel like you've worked on yourself enough to be able to notice certain things and be honest and say, this might not be where I should spend the rest of my life, So it's saying to decide what you want and heal from all of what you've been through with this person. Because as you can see, the Ace of Swords is in reverse, which means it hasn't been a pretty road for a lot of you with this person. Okay, so messages for Aquarius. Look for a sign. Reconsider. I was going to say reconciliation. Reconsider, ask your angels, let go, and not the right time. So I do see you continuing with this person. I don't see you leaving them suddenly or making that sudden decision. I see some time still spent together with them, but I really see that you're being honest with yourself about your future. And who knows, they could step up and you could stay with them, You could have a conversation about it and everything could be better. But it really depends on what's meant to be. Okay, so letting go and looking for a sign. We have released your ex. I feel like if you step out of the emotions, you'll be able to make a better decision. All right, so main signs I'm seeing: Gemini, what else? Pisces, Capricorn. Yeah, those are the main signs: Gemini, Pisces, Capricorn. But every sign is here, and Leo is here. Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, very strong as well here. So Aquarius, these are the messages that I have for you for February 2020. You can check your moon, Venus, and rising signs if you'd like to know what else is coming, or if the messages didn't quite resonate with you. Leave a like if you enjoyed the reading, subscribe if you're new, and thank you so much for watching.